the Hexham Heads Curse. In 1971, in a small English town called Hexham, two brothers were digging in their garden when they unearthed two strange stone heads. They were small, about the size of a tennis ball, roughly carved, one grinning, one grimacing, each with hollow eyes staring. From that moment on, nothing in the house was ever normal again. Objects moved on their own, doors slammed, cold winds crept through sealed rooms, and then people began seeing something else, a beast with glowing eyes, half man, half wolf. What began as a simple backyard discovery became one of Britain's most bizarre and terrifying unsolved mysteries. The Hexham Heads Curse, Scene 1, The Discovery, Hexham, Northumberland. February 1971, brothers Colin, 11, and Leslie Robson, 15, were digging in their garden when they uncovered two stone heads buried side by side. Crude, ancient-looking, and eerie, they brought them inside, set them on a shelf, and from that night forward, the house was never the same. Scene 2. The haunting begins. Their mother, Mrs. Robson, reported objects flying off tables, lights flickering, the smell of burning with no source, furniture rattling in empty rooms. Neighbors, too, claimed they heard strange noises. Then came the creature. Scene 3. The Wolfman appears. Multiple people claimed to see a half-human, half-beast figure lurking near the Robson house. It walked upright, had a wolf-like head, long arms, glowing eyes. Mrs. Robson said it entered the house, brushed past her, and vanished through a closed wall. Other locals said the creature roamed gardens at night, then vanished at dawn. Panic spread. The police were called, but nothing was found. Scene 4. The curse spreads, terrified. Mrs. Robson gave the heads to a local archaeologist. From there, they were passed to Dr. Anne Ross, a respected Celtic historian and expert in ancient European artifacts. She took the heads to her home for study, and then it happened again. Scene 5. The scholar's nightmare. Dr. Ross, initially skeptical, soon experienced. Doors opening and closing on their own, heavy footsteps on wooden floor. When no one was there, a figure seen moving between rooms. She claimed to see a wolf-like humanoid creature standing by her daughter's bed. It left behind the scent of wet fur and cold air. She described the experience as not hallucination, not dream, something primal, something watching. Dr. Ross returned the heads, but the events never truly stopped. Scene 6. Theories and explanations. Theory 1. Ancient Celtic curses. Dr. Farr. Ross believed the heads were connected to ancient Celtic cults, possibly linked to protection rituals or deities of transformation. In Celtic mythology, animal-human shapeshifters were seen as guardians or cursed beings. Were the heads part of a forgotten rite? Had disturbing them broken some spiritual boundary? Theory 2, a poltergeist activity triggered by emotion. Some paranormal researchers believe the Robsons' intense fear manifested energy, turning the heads into a focal point for psychic disturbances. The heads themselves may have held no power until belief gave them one. But that doesn't explain the werewolf sightings. Theory 3, hoax or misunderstanding. Skeptics say it was all coincidence, hysteria, and suggestion. The heads were not ancient, possibly made in the 20th century. The hauntings were sleep paralysis or dreams, the wolf-like figure, an urban legend feeding itself. But too many credible witnesses, including a renowned academic, described the same figure with no prior knowledge of each other. Theory 4, an unidentified cryptid or entity. Some believe the heads attracted or awakened something, a spiritual guardian, a dimensional being, a werewolf tied to location. Whatever it was, its appearance coincided with the heads unearthing and seemed to follow them wherever they went. Scene 7, where are the heads now. After years of movement between museums and private hands, the Hexham Heads vanished. Their current location is unknown. Some claim they were buried again. Others say they were destroyed. But those who believe in their power say they should have never been disturbed in the first place. 2 stones, carved by unknown hands, buried for unknown reasons, awakened with unknown consequences. They brought fear, visions, and something inhuman. If the Hexham Heads were simply stone, why did everyone who touched them feel watched? Why did every house they entered fall silent at night? And if they're still out there, waiting to be found again, what might they bring back with them this time?